Aatrox is being hovered.
Yeah. Would be going into the hands of Flame most likely, although I guess in theory Olaf could be heading
In the middle lane.
Oh, there's the flash forward. Unleashed Power comes out, and Showmaker finds it with the Scat of the Week. The flash forward from Dread. Showmaker not going to be able to hit him with anything as Punch turns up, but a little bit too late. You'll take it, though. First blood going over to Damwon. Keen in trouble here as Flames going aggressive on the A. Sorry, Showmaker not going to quite find the Scat of the Week as in goes Brook. Does have an ultimate available here as Punch wants to get some damage down, and Unleashed Power is not enough from Showmaker. In goes Barrel, wants to find the flash, but isn't going to be able to damage here behind the Ocean Drake as True Shot Barrage is going to tag him up under 300 health, but will still be able to take down the Ocean. Damwon not wanting to fight for it.
9.5, even more so now. Penetrating turrets and whatnot, but we're going to have an all-in fight.
Yeah, and it's going to be stolen away there as Punch has to go golden in the backline. Brook going to get stunned up, but still has a lot of damage potential. That's another kill going over to Dread as Flame finally cleans that one up. Has used his flash, though, and will go down in the backline after the World Ender wears off. Keen looking to go win, and their second dragon of the game as Showmaker comes down onto Brook. A lot of damage there, and that's just all too easy. And a huge mistake from the mid laner of the Afrika Freaks.
Yeah, the Lissandra is
and did not struggle against the Afrika Freaks last time around, but the games looked very different to this. True Shot Barrage going to tag Keen. He's the man that you have to keep.
Right now, Rise getting a lot of value in the
Barrel might just be dead here, though, guys, as he does go golden. Punch is going to turn up, and Nuclear gets in there. That's a very aggressive Arcane Shift. There's a lot of damage down onto Sen, and we're going to trade the supports as Keen gets right in amongst it. Showmaker is deleted, trades his life for the jungler, but that is not what you want as the mid laner, and a lot of the damage that is available here for Damwon Gaming is
essentially on the side lanes. You can't even just threaten to bring the Galio with the Aatrox because Rise will just 1v2.
Yeah.
He's going to recall right now. I would really...
Top laner. As I does land the Rune Prison. Senon's going to make his way forward as well. Flames wishing for a fair fight, but does have to use the World Ender extraordinarily soon. And Keen is going to come on forward. That is the finish off, and that might be Beryl actually donating himself as well, because look at these Qs just smashing for so much damage. And now Punch is being dived on by Dread, who ults and dives forward. Stopwatch is going to keep him alive as Beryl is going to die. Soul grabs that kill as Keen's in the enemy base, jumping on top of Damwon Gaming, but that is biting off a little more than the man can chew. And he will go down and was off. And he was hitting in a turret. That's how it's been working as True Shot Barrage. Going to do a bit of damage there to Senon, and that's not going to be the steal. Going over to Showmaker, the smite is true from Dread. And the Baron
should happen with the Rise, and we're having a trade here.
Yeah, nice engage coming in from Beryl, actually, as the Realm Warp's going to be utilized here from Keen, but he dies too quickly. The Ezreal grabs that kill. The answer is on the top side of the map, though, as Brook, the zombie push has rung true. And only a couple of turrets remaining, and this Baron might also be taken. Ragnarok going to be used here, but Punch just going to use it, and then they're going to disengage from the Baron, and Flame's going to get taken down on the bottom side of the map. No, actually, Keen going to go golden for the moment. Nuclear's got a hell of a lot of damage, and finally, they're able to take him down, but the fight is going to break off yet again. It's a 4 versus 1. Oh! Syndra steals the Baron this time, and Damwon may have found their way back in. Oh my god, it didn't happen the first time around. Showmaker gets himself alive, broke that stopwatch very early on as Senon looking to make his engage. Showmaker keeps himself well and truly alive in the backline as Brook is going to go into stasis. Dread in trouble on the backline. It's a trade of 1-for-1 for the moment as Brook has to use his Zhonya's as well, but he's in amongst 4 people. Gonna go down to the extra level of stasis as well. Held on to that stopwatch as Nuclear could be in trouble. Keen could be able to pick this one up. Does get the 1,000 gold. Will trade it back immediately, but now Showmaker has to flash his soul. Gets himself in there. That's a free hitting Sivir, and that's a big...
And now, because he didn't, I'm unsure what they're gonna do. They could try to buy stopwatches and clear the minion wave. They do have the Baron buff. They have a Guardian Angel on the Aatrox. They need to just try to get all the minions down, but...
Senon's in trouble. They do get one of the Nexus turrets. It's only 1 turret remaining here for Damwon Gaming. As with the inhibitors respawning, Afrika, like you say, just going to back off, take the objective in front of them, and move on out. So the game is not going to end just yet.
Oh, man.
And we might have a flank teleport. Like we were talking about, Brook has no way to make himself untargetable just yet. And he's going to use that ultimate here on Beryl as Senin comes in once more. Flame gets the flank that he wants. Punch not going to be able to offer too much damage as now finally the next teleport comes in as Nuclear turns up to the fight. Senin will be the one to go down, but Keen turns up in the fight as well. And as the dust settles, that's a 1-for-1 trade at the end of the day.
Now, looks like we're going to have an all-in flip here. Both junglers have smite, but Punch, the story of this game has been that he's lost every smite.
Yeah, he's going to be able to pick that one up. Exactly right. So Redemption's going to come down, but Damwon's health bars are falling way faster. Nuclear alive on the back line, but not anymore as the Arcane shifts right into the open maw of this Afrika Freaks squad. Finally, they will find the team fight that they're looking for, and finally Keen gets the redemption that he's been looking for all season. Freaks and a victory over Damwon Gaming.
And right here, Galio not even going to bother trying.
He can't. Nothing he can do. The Afrika Freaks will win game number 1 over Damwon. A surprise victory in the end, but Soul playing his heart out on the Sivir in a great position. But honestly, I felt like this was more of a...
One has decided where they're going to allocate this, and they're going to wait until knowing. The blue went over to Dread. Dread is just on fire, actually, with his smites, except for against Baron.
Yeah, there was one that did not go particularly well, as Showmaker going to get flashed on here. In goes Dread as well, but the ultimate goes entirely wide, and that's a kidnap, and that's going to be first blood going over to the Afrika Freaks. 2 games in a row, Afrika with a great start.
Yeah, and now Keen is really going to...
As Dread might actually have to slingshot his way out of here. It gets a full charge, and in fact just decides to cancel it. Stretch Armstrong, he's going to be able to get the pullback there as the culling comes out from Soul. That's a big ultimate to land as Senin gets a huge taunt in on there as well as Nuclear is able to throw in his ultimate. We've got no teleports available, so these bloblets will just get cleaned up, and Damwon Gaming get one on the board.
Yeah, and this is a really big win for them. They should be able to convert this into the Mountain Drake. Really good at taking the Baron, but Afrika...
Yeah, Elastic Slingshot does come in. Both teleports now going to get invested as well. Nuclear takes a full culling to the face, but there's the arrow. It lands right on top, and he might be able to clean this one up as Dread tries to get a W in there, but Nuclear is going to survive. Vanguard's Edge, great positioning as well, as it's now cutting up the members of the Afrika Freaks as they try to retreat. Senin not going to be able to. Mountain Drake going over to Damwon. Welcome back to the series, Damwon Gaming.
Yeah, and now with the Mountain Drake and all of those kills...
But Dread doesn't even opt in for it as Hero's Entrance does come down. That's going to make this a 3 versus 2. Keen leaps forward, but Canyon's pretty tanky, and now Dread could be in trouble. Gets a surprise kidnap onto a couple of members before going into his bloblets, but these ones are going to bite the dust very quickly. It's blobs for dinner once again for Showmaker.
And this is...
I just don't understand what the answer for the Vladimir is going to be as arrow lands onto Senin. And that is a Galio that's just straight up dead. Oh, does avoid the stun with a really nicely timed Justice Punch, but Showmaker will have the Qs, will have the resets, gets the stun as well as Gromp. He's going to reset at the wrong time to get the kill for them, but Damwon are just styling on the Afrika Freaks now. The Jax goes down, the Devour's there to keep Showmaker alive. And the Aurelia, despite falling for first blood, about the scaling for the Afrika Freaks.
Yeah, the Jax.
Yeah. Sort of revolving around what Brook honestly can't offer.
There we go.
Against the Vladimir. As, Dread dived in on top of Showmaker.
He's going to be really careful with those. He might trap someone in it one day.
Yeah, well, Senin turns up and Showmaker kills the Zac and then walks away casually. That's his exit strategy.
Right.
Actually just flashing onto Soul. Has to use the heal very early as the pull once again comes down. Hemoplague. Not going to be enough to take down the Lucian. He's going to go down, but that's a beautiful interrupt coming out from Canyon to try and guarantee the Baron. Keen gets into the pit, but you ain't stealing it, buddy. Vanguard's Edge going to clean up the Jax, and that is 2 kills plus a Baron. And Damwon Gaming will be able to march this. A lot of consistent damage coming in from the Ashe as the Rangers focus just tears apart the turret. And that is first inhibitor just going down for free. Afrika Freaks look dejected.
Yeah, they have absolutely no way of trying to resist this. As Damwon now going to shift their focus up to the top inhibitor turret as Flame raises the bottom tier 3 as well.
This Vladimir is just having the time of his life.
He's farming 2
right
lanes
now.
Yeah. This is great. It's the best feeling in the world.
It's like he's feeling like Afrika Freak, they're made up of NPCs, and he hasn't set the difficulty high enough in this particular PvE match that he's up against, as the culling does 0. You heard the Korean casters, they were getting excited, but I don't know why, because it did literally 0 work. That is going to be Sejuani tanking beautifully, and Brook can't do anything. With Soul dead, Keen dead, this is game over for the Afrika Freaks, and Damwon run it through 1 kill away from this game being a perfect game in game number 2 for Damwon Gaming. 30 minutes isn't even going to have an opportunity to tick over as they finish off the Nexus.
Yeah, definitely going to have to report Showmaker for that 1 death, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
That
was first blood as well.
Yeah, that's my main takeaway from this game.
And that is a very relevant gripe that you would have against what is otherwise a perfect match. And it made Aurelia look like a matchup in times gone by. Flame, of course, is an example of a player that's played a lot of Kennen into Renekton because he was playing around Season 3.
Thing to try to capture, and the reason that I say that is because, yes, it is 6.5 minutes into the lane, but
who benefits? Just smart play coming out of the Afrika Freaks. The Showmaker getting ganked here by Dread, does use the flash, gives the knock up, and the ultimate is going to come in there. Showmaker gets a lot of work done though as Canyon finds the last hit on the Q, and now with the red buff rotating around him, Keen has to run the hell away. The abduct is going to get him to safety, as now Brook is going to find Flame. Bottom side, and Canyon's going to turn up. That's a flash forward from Nuclear. He has the culling, and Soul does not have his life. That's the double tap, and that is a very dead Kalista.
And this was a really nice rotation down there in bottom.
Flame moves on in. Showmaker walks over a ward. Damwon, a lot of control, and that Prey Seeker is not going to steal away any Cloud Drakes. Double Dragons here available for Damwon Gaming. And Dread might actually be in a little bit of trouble here. Ardent Blaze doesn't find him. Is now going to fight in the mid lane. Showmaker is in there. Double slicing Maelstroms are available. The Ignite not going to tick down though, as Flame goes into stasis, and Showmaker just trying to bait them on forward. Nuclear is in here. Keen is burning down. There's the double tap, and there's the death as Senin should join him in the death chamber. Finally, Showmaker does die, but it's a positive trade for Damwon Gaming.
And Damwon are going to be able to convert this into the mid-tier 1 turret most likely, as Brook is
ability to do damage on this Rek'Sai. But now Nuclear's found Soul, and Soul has no Oathsworn around. The culling's going to go wide, but Rend is now on cooldown. The dash forward, the piercing light, and that is a dead AD carry. And now the World Ender will need to be popped here from Keen if he can get it. Does so, but now he's just going to have to try and get out. Gets knocked up, gets destroyed. And now the Afrika Freaks are without 2 members, and the World Ender of the Aatrox's own is going to get picked up. Should be a clean ace here for Damwon Gaming, as Dread tries to limp away, and Prey Seeker's not going to help at all.
Alice.
Thanks, man.
I can tell
I've been working
lessons
on my Korean. I really have. As Dread, Infernal Chains is going to land, and Hoyt's going to join him there. No ultimate available just yet from the Braum, but Dread just gets destroyed. One more auto attack means that he's out of the fight now, as Senin is going to be able to escape, and the Renekton does take down the Yasuo. Keen diving on forward, does pick up the slicing Maelstrom, but look at all of this exit damage. Nuclear is going to throw a lot of bullets into the back of Brook with the culling, but done there from the Afrika Freaks to stagger out of the fight. But the Infernal Drake will still go to Damwon Gaming, and they still have all of the control.
And that's going to be another Infernal Drake that's going to be spawning, or there's going to be instances where there's temporarily 2 level gaps, and this is not what you want to have happening. I didn't quite catch what AP and AD
look like the power pick that we know
man.
it can be. Is Nuclear going 1v2 and looking like he's coping very nicely against Sol and Senin.
Right.
Meanwhile, on the top side, I was a little bit distracted as Showmaker just kills the Rek'Sai. Going back to our original mistake to make here is Damwon, man advantage, no jungler available for the Afrika Freaks, and that means that Keen has to dive on forward. Hasn't had to use the Zhonya's just yet. Not even going to be able to use it at all, as Damwon grabbed that kill for free. Okay, the Renekton does pick up a kill on the back end, but Senin decides to exit the fight entirely. Oh, okay, Baron is going to get taken down. It is the Smite that picks that one up, and the ace eventually does come in. It was close to. That will be the go button for Damwon, as Showmaker's going to take a lot of killing. If you remember, the ultimate is going to come out from Dread, but that actually looked like it missed. Or Showmaker just didn't take any damage from it, as Flame going to teleport in on top. That is a well and truly dead Renekton, as he's given up for the ghost, as Flame is able to pick up that kill. Meanwhile, bottom side of the map, Damwon just straight up winning the game. As Soul trying to dance away from the Aatrox, but that's looking so incredibly tough. Double kill comes in for Nuclear, as Nexus turrets are now the only thing under fire, apart from Dread, who's just going to get eradicated from his own fountain. Another minion wave does turn up, and Damwon Gaming are going to finish this one off again before 30 minutes is going to hit. Game 1 feels like a blip here for Damwon, as games 2 and 3 were epically clean.
Yeah, and the Damwon game 2 and 3, they really did outperform Afrika. In this game number 3 here, especially, they just got these micro edges and advantages, and Afrika just didn't seem to know how to stabilize. And it really starts with what happens down in bottom lane as well, where Soul just refuses